I'm Tom Leipold, Columbia County District Attorney, and welcome to the Kickoff for the Columbia County Law Enforcement Treatment Initiative, or LETI. This program was initiated by Attorney General Shapiro and the Office of Attorney General in partnership with county DAs across the Commonwealth to provide training and resources for local law enforcement officers to better enable them to assist persons with substance abuse issues to directly connect with treatment and effective rehabilitation, sometimes in lieu of criminal prosecution. Columbia County has experienced a significant number of opioid-induced and fentanyl-induced overdose incidents in the last several years, as has every other county in the Commonwealth. So this program can provide a very reasonable, practical solution for many of the people who suffer from addiction in our county. The Columbia County District Attorney's Office is very proud to partner with the Office of Attorney General and General Shapiro to implement this very practical and necessary program. And now I'm very pleased to introduce our Attorney General, Josh Shapiro.
Thank you.
Thank you, General.
I firmly believe that we cannot make strides toward addressing the opioid crisis without the coalition of partners who are all standing with me here today. It's how we're able to start initiatives like LETI, and I want to thank each and every one of the participating law enforcement agencies who are here with us. We know that sadly in 2020, we had 5,172 fatal overdoses all across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, including 14 right here in Columbia County. And we know that sadly across our Commonwealth, 14 people die every single day due to a drug overdose. That's a mom and a daughter, a father and an uncle who will succumb to the disease of addiction. My office continues to try and battle this on all fronts, targeting dealers who are poisoning our communities, holding drug companies accountable, and bolstering treatment for those who are in need. Since 2017, I'll offer you a few data points to back that up. We have arrested 8,100 drug dealers and traffickers. That's more than 4 dealers every single day across Pennsylvania. We've taken approximately 3.5 million doses of heroin off our streets and an additional 4 million doses of fentanyl out of our communities. Arrests for diversion, where people divert a legal prescription drug for illegal use, well, that's up 135% since I took office in 2017. Now, fentanyl has rapidly replaced heroin as the dominant opioid. And last year, our Bureau of Narcotics Investigation seized more fentanyl than they had in the last 4 years combined. And that's largely because of the cost. This shocks some folks. I want you to know that a single dose of fentanyl can be purchased on the streets of Pennsylvania for as little as 79 cents, less than a pack of chewing gum. We've also taken on some of the largest, most powerful pharmaceutical companies in the world. They who manufactured this crisis by the decisions they made in the boardrooms of their pharmaceutical company. Companies like Purdue that made OxyContin, and we have taken them to court to force them to pay up for the damage they have done in our communities. The Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General led a national coalition that recently secured just over $26 billion from 4 opioid companies. That is going to allow us to bring $1.1 billion back to the good people of Pennsylvania to help specifically with treatment. And it means for Columbia County an additional $2.8 million that will go right here to your county commissioners to appropriate to help those who are suffering the disease of addiction. But it's clear that our communities need additional support right now. And we know in law enforcement, we simply cannot arrest our way out of this crisis because we understand that addiction is a disease, not a crime. And no matter where I go across Pennsylvania, the chorus is always the same. We need more and easier access to treatment so that family and friends who are suffering can get the help that they need. This LETI program that was referenced before by your district attorney is a key part of our strategy, and it's a relatively new tool for law enforcement. The initiative focuses importantly on accessibility. Sometimes people suffering, well, they really don't know where to turn. People suffering substance use disorder, well, they may be ashamed or hiding it from their family. Today, my office, together with the district attorney and the police and all of law enforcement, are making a very clear statement, and that is, turn to us for help. We are here for each and every one of you who are battling the disease of addiction. Under the leadership of our Strategic Initiatives Operator, Dr. Janine Holter, we launched this LETI program back in September 2018 in Somerset County. With it, we have law enforcement connect people who need help and need treatment to local services in their communities. 150 individuals in 2020 alone have been referred into treatment utilizing the LETI program. As I said before, we are here to help. We are here to work with those who are battling addiction. I returned here today to Columbia County to say thank you for joining in this effort. This effort, importantly, includes all law enforcement, such as the Sheriff's Department, probation and parole, not just your local police. And these offices can now be a connection for individuals who are seeking treatment to get that help without arrest. This is our 15th county that is participating in LETI, and more are coming all the time. It's clear that all of us must do more, law enforcement, citizens, and neighbors, to fight this epidemic and to help those struggling with substance use disorder break free. If there isn't access to more treatment, to more beds, and easier ways to find them both, we will sadly lose more lives, and our communities will forever be negatively impacted. And if we don't act now, we will starve the people who are most in need of the help that they deserve. What we're doing here in Columbia County, well, it's providing a safe haven to ask for help, to look at a woman or man in uniform and know that they can be trusted to help you get the services and the assistance that you need. We in law enforcement will continue to do our work to get these poisons off our streets and out of our neighborhoods. We'll continue to arrest the drug dealers and the drug traffickers, and we'll continue to partner with your district attorney and local law enforcement to make those arrests. We will continue to hold people accountable for fueling this epidemic, but we're also going to act with a heart and with compassion, and to get people the help that they need. We will continue to work together on that front as well. I want to thank Columbia County for getting it and for stepping up and for doing it the right way, for looking out for the good people of this community and for helping them get into the assistance that they so desperately need.